his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Line toward the alley in left center. Marisnick is right there, one down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 3, Bryce.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Segura, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping the base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ahmed Rosario comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Batting third, the catcher, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, here it comes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Sent on the ground out to second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the standing in JT Realmuto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. 1 out. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Liner toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Next for the Mets, Harold Castro. Now here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Jed Lowry now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. High and away, not close. 3-0. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. He's set, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. It's there, and he's out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here's a pop-up now. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Vince Velasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Too low, 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The bat, number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
3-0 now. Andrew McCutchen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Marisnick has to retreat to the track, but he has it to and that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. A base hit in his first trip. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Still 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the bat, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Harper is there, one away. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 0-2 delivery. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
A ball and no strikes. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Up next to the net.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and he misses it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. At the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Into the box now, David Peterson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Curveball now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Didi Gregorius becomes the second out here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends.
Leading up for the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Williams. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Hoskins over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
up next for the bat.
So here's Pete Alonso. No hits to this point.
Alonso.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no. And in steps Scott Kingery. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Davey Grillon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only one away. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. Cespedes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And that one is gone!
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, JT Realmuto fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there, but oh, he missed it. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, Adam Morgan is out from the plate.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 46, Adam Morgan.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And it's 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the big RBI minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Harold Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Gregorius has it. Segura for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Number 4.
So digging in now, Jed Lowry. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Didi Gregorius. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 4.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Rosario is there, and the side is retired. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jeff McNeil will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, look at Didi. Got him. Here's Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Hoskins takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now batting, Wilson Ramos. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing.
And the throw is in time to get him to Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Gene Segura is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marisnick going back at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. No balls and 1 strike.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 5-3 Philadelphia. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Alvarez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Three runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Grounded to short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate, Harold Castro. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
1 strike, the count.
Oh, and he misses it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is all set for the start of the inning. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
balls, 2 strikes.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And now pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And that's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia. The second baseman.
From the stretch, Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the...
Taylor Williams takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the New York
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first.
That's a ball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good...
And he will get there to make the running play. David Robertson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
leading up.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count, and the pitch lifted in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Miguel Cabrera will grab a bat.
Please. He's hitting for the Mets. Number 24. Miguel Cabrera.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes.